Whew, boy howdy. After that last section, I can just see your eyes glazing over now. Let's get rid of this troublesome script window. Don't stress out. We're going to cover all this in more detail later. Now, fortunately, you don't have to know how to program in Lingo to create simple behaviors. By using the Behavior Inspector, you can make Director write the code for you. Let's demonstrate this by replacing the go loop behavior with one that we write ourselves. Remember, we put go loop here in order to have it go back to the beginning. Okay. Well, let's delete this. Select it. Press the delete key. All right. And let's make one ourselves. All right. To do this, while we have this cell selected, where we're going to want to put the behavior we create, all right, we click the Behavior Inspector button. This brings up our Behavior Inspector. Of course, it's currently blank. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Of course, it's currently blank because we don't have any behaviors attached anymore. We deleted the one that we had in that cell. Okay. But we can create our own behavior and add it to this cell in the Behavior channel by clicking on the plus button at the top of the Behavior Inspector window and choosing New Behavior. This brings up a dialog box asking us what we want to call our behavior. The name we enter here will be the name of the behavior cast member as it appears in the cast window. Let's call this one Go to Beginning. Okay. Say OK. Now, in order to get to the part of the Behavior Inspector where we can add handlers to our behavior, we may have to click on the first expansion triangle here. We already have it open now, but sometimes it may be closed, and you need to know that in order to get to it, you might have to click this little expansion arrow here. Okay. Now we want our behavior here, go to beginning, we want it to respond to a particular event. And we can see what events are available to us by clicking on the plus button next to the events label. There are two events that are most relevant to behaviors that are to go in the behavior channel, and these are prepare frame and exit frame. Prepare frame is an event that occurs when the playback head has left one frame and is about to enter another. So in this case, it basically signals the event about when the playback head is just about to enter frame 3. Okay. The other event that is particularly appropriate for frame behaviors is the exit frame event. All right. By contrast, this event occurs when the playback head is leaving a particular frame. So an exit frame message is sent when the playback head leaves, in this case, frame 3. Okay. We want our playback head to go back to frame 1 as soon as it has left frame 3. So we want to select exit frame. This means that the behavior we are creating will respond when the playback head leaves the frame that it's attached to. We want to perform a particular action in response to this exit frame event. And that action is to send the playback head back to frame 1. Okay. If we click on the plus button next to the actions label, we can see a list of actions that are available to us listed by category. Our action has to do with navigation, so we select that because we want to navigate to frame 1. Under the Navigate section, we see the action Go to Frame. If we select this one, it asks us which frame we want to go to. Well, we want the playback head to go to frame 1. So we enter 1. And that's it. We say OK. And we have created our first behavior. We can see the script that Director created for us by clicking on the Script Window button here in the Behavior Inspector. Let's take a look at it. We now have an exit frame handler. Okay, this is a handler. It's responding to the exit frame event. Okay, if we look at it, we can see it's not so scary. Lingo uses a very naturalistic syntax that closely resembles English. We can easily translate this code. All it says is, when you leave this frame, okay, send the playback head to frame 1. That's all it says, is when you leave the frame, go to frame 1. We close this window. We close the Behavior Inspector. Let's open up our cast window. And now we have a behavior called Go to Beginning. And that's the one that we just created. If we wanted to, it also, of course, it doesn't actually add it to our score. So we need to add it to our score now. So we just drag this right there. We want it to go right here. Okay. So now, when it leaves this frame, it will go back to frame 1. Okay. So we press close this cast window, rewind, play, and it's just like it was before. And it loops over and over and over. So we've created our first frame behavior using the Behavior Inspector.